The OrthoAgility 480E is an economical lower limb CPM that provides durability with advanced operating features and ease of setup. Each OrthoAgility 480E comes complete with soft goods, programmable controller, power supply with power cord, and directions for use. Begin setup by attaching a new set of soft goods. Place the thigh pad on the thigh shield, matching hook and loop fasteners. One strap will attach to the underside of the thigh pivot block. Be sure the pads are adjusted for both support and comfort. Next, attach the calf pad onto the calf frame. Be sure to attach the connecting strap from the calf pad to the undersurface of the thigh pad. Slide the boot onto the footplate. An auxiliary strap is provided and may be used to secure the patient's thigh or calf. The OrthoAgility 480E has a power supply that needs only to be plugged into a grounded wall receptacle. Turn the power on at the power on-off switch located at the base of the unit. Also ensure that the set lock switch is in the set position. With a measuring tape, take the patient's thigh measurement from the gluteal crease to the middle of the knee joint. Then, adjust the thigh length to correspond to your measurement by loosening the thigh cradle adjustment knobs on both sides. Retighten the thigh cradle adjustment knobs. Next, measure the patient's lower leg from the center of the knee joint to approximately 1/4 of an inch beyond the heel to compensate for soft goods thickness. Loosen the adjustment knobs on the calf cradle and adjust the cradle length to correspond with the patient's measurement. Then tighten all knobs securely. Now place the patient's leg in the unit and make minor adjustments for comfort. To allow free movement of the ankle, loosen the ankle adjustment knobs located on the foot cradle. For rotation of the foot, loosen the adjustment knob located on the back of the foot cradle and reset to the right or left side as required. With patient setup now complete, we're ready to set controller functions. Turn the device on via the power switch located at the base of the 480E device and ensure the lockout switch is in the unlocked position. The controller will first ask if the warm-up feature is to be used. Choose On by pressing the extension key or Off by pressing the flexion key. If warm-up is chosen, the range of motion will slowly increase over a series of cycles until the full range of motion is reached. Once the device has reached the full range of motion, it will continue to cycle at that range. If warm-up is not selected, the unit will operate within the programmed set limits. Next, the controller will ask if the timer feature is to be used. Choose On by pressing the extension key or Off by pressing the flexion key. If the timer feature is chosen, use the arrow up and down keys to adjust the treatment length in 10-minute increments up to 480 minutes, 8 hours. Pressing the Start-Stop button will save the time and advance to the run screen. The 480E achieves a range of motion of -5 degrees extension to 120 degrees flexion. To set the range of motion parameters, press and hold down the extension or flexion button while simultaneously pressing the desired up or down arrow key. The extension and flexion angles will change slowly for the initial 5 degrees, allowing for precise adjustments. Following this, the parameter will change more rapidly. During normal operation, the LCD window on the controller pendant continuously displays the knee angle of the CPM unit. The 480E operates at speed cycles between 16 to 160 degrees per minute. To check the speed setting, press and hold the speed button. The LCD window will display the present speed setting. To adjust the speed, press and hold the speed button while simultaneously pressing the up arrow to increase speed or down arrow to decrease speed. The 480E allows users to set different pause times for extension and flexion. The pause is adjustable from 0 to 30 seconds. The current pause setting can be checked by pressing the hourglass button underneath the corresponding extension or flexion keys. To change pause settings, press and hold the hourglass button underneath the corresponding extension or flexion key and adjust the time with the up and down arrow keys. To check the number of user cycles since the last reset, press the Hour Cycle button. User hours and cycles will appear in the LCD window. To reset the user hours and cycles, simultaneously press the extension, speed, hour cycles, and flexion keys. Instruct the patient on the use of the hand controller and make sure to point out the instructions can also be found on the back of the hand controller pendant. To begin treatment, press the red Start-Stop button on the controller. To stop the controller at any time, press the Start-Stop button. Pressing the Start-Stop button again will reverse the direction of motion. A switch on the base of the device allows the therapist to lock the settings, preventing the patient from altering the treatment parameters. If the user tries to change the settings while locked, the controller will display the locked symbol. To add stability to the OrthoAgility 480E, a home bed mount kit and several hospital bed mount kits are available as accessories. Please refer to the Directions for Use manual for complete operating instructions and device specifications, or call your local OrthoAgility representative with any questions.